You're not finished with me. You're still writing my story. What you started in tears, you will finish in glory. I may not see it all, but I still believe. If you brought me this far, you're not finished with me. There were days I almost stopped believing. There were nights I cried alone. There were moments I kept on asking, Lord, am I still your own? But your mercy kept on whispering in the middle of my fear, child, I have not forgotten. I am still right here. Every prayer I prayed in secret, every tear nobody saw, you were gathering in your hands, Lord, you were working through it all. You're not finished with me. You're still writing my story. What you started in tears, you will finish in glory. I may not see it all, but I still believe. If you brought me this far, you're not finished with me. I have walked through silent seasons when nothing seemed to grow. I have sown with trembling hands, Lord, when the harvest felt so slow. I have waited in the hidden, where only you could see, and learned that even quiet places can still carry destiny. Now I look back and I see it. You were moving all the time, turning every broken chapter into evidence of your light. You opened doors I couldn't open, you made ways I couldn't make. You gave strength when I was empty, you gave peace when I was shaken. You held me when I was weary, you covered me with grace. You reminded me that purpose can still rise from a broken place. So I will not fear tomorrow, I will trust you in today. The same God who brought me through it will be faithful all the way. You're not finished with me. You're still writing my story. What you started in tears, you will finish in glory. I may not see it all, but I still believe. If you brought me this far, you're not finished with me. There were times I felt unworthy, like my voice was far too small, but you used my broken worship, and you heard me when I called. You never asked for perfection, you only asked for my yes. And even when my faith was shaken, you still covered me with rest. So I bring you every weakness, every fear I still can't name, because you are the God who turns ashes into songs that bless your name. You kept me, you held me, you saw me, you held me, you raised me, you covered me, you carried me, you still love me. You're working, you're moving, you're healing, you're proving that every tear and every scar is still safe inside your hands. Let this song reach every heart, Lord, that feels tired of holding on. Let it speak to every woman who has prayed through nights so long. Let it touch the one who's waiting for the promise yet unseen. Let it tell them you are faithful, even in the in-between. You don't abandon what you started. You don't waste the years of pain. You are still the God of purpose, and you still call us by name. I may not know every detail, I may not see every door, but I know the one who holds me, and I know He has much more. I may walk through some more valleys, I may face some darker nights, but if your presence goes before me, then my future still has light. So I'll praise you in the middle, I'll praise you while I wait, because the God who began this work will complete it by His grace. You're not finished with me, you're still writing my story. What you started in tears, you will finish in glory. I may not see it all, but I still believe. If you brought me this far, you're not finished with me. You're not finished with me. You're still working in silence, you're still turning my pain into holy assignments. I may not see it all, but I still believe. If you brought me this far, you're not finished with me. If you brought me this far, you're not finished with me. You're still writing, Lord. You're still working, Lord. You're still healing, Lord. You're still holding me. I trust you with my story. I trust you